Hey guys, it's your girl Nani here, and I'm back with a new YouTube video. So a lot of my friends have been requesting for me to do a story time video, and since I haven't really uploaded any videos lately, I was like, why not do this story time? And I'm really sorry for the horrible lighting, but there's just this gigantic tree in front of my house for no reason at all that I'm waiting for my dad to cut down. That's right, he needs to cut it. Cut it. That was not a planned joke at all. Wink, wink. Anyways, guys, so basically I'm going to do a story time on my first fight in 6th grade, which would have to be my first and my last fight. I haven't gotten into a fight, well, a physical fight, ever since that fight. So a lot of my friends have been like, "Ooh, I saw you tweeting about this fight you got into in 6th grade." And I late night tweet, which is when I'm bored, and I'm like, "Oh, I remember in 6th grade, I hated that girl and I fought her." And my friends are like, "Story time? Story time? Story time?" So I was like, why not do a story time? So let's get to it. So basically, I was in the 6th grade, and me and this girl that I got into a fight with, we hated each other. Let me just say that. I know my best friend's probably going to get at me for saying the word hate, because she hates it when I say the word hate. Because she says that you should just say strongly dislike, because hate's a strong word. It's true, but we just hated each other. So we basically really hated each other, and we felt as if that if we were breathing the same air as each other, it would be intoxicated and we just both die. That's literally what we were thinking. We were 6th graders. We were those like light up sketchers and everything, and we thought we were the goody goodies. We thought we were the best. We thought we were bad and everything. Like, it was so weird. But basically, I guess she just thought that she was better than me, and I was really shy back then. So I remember one day in gym class, I used to walk in late for gym all the time because I would have locker problems with my locker room locker, and then I have locker problems with my locker. And it was just so bad, and I hated it. So I'd always walk in with a tardy pass to give to my coach. So I walked into the girls' restroom, or not the girls' restroom, the locker room, and all the stalls were taken up. And I love going in to change in the stalls because I don't like changing outside of stalls because I don't feel comfortable changing in front of other girls. But I was like, you know what? Let me just do it. Life's too short to care. So I was undressing and everything. And I was also talking to my friend that was in the handicap stall. She's not handicapped. It's just bigger for her and she likes going in there. But she was in the left-hand side on the handicap stall. And she was like, "Oh, Zanani, are you done?" And I was like, "Yeah, blank, blank, I'm done." I don't want to put her name out there. So then she was like still changing, and so I feel like a tug on my head. So I turn around and she's like, "You're in my way." And I was like, "What do you mean? The door for the gym is that way." She was like, "Well, you know, you're in my way and you're invading my privacy." I was like, "I'm standing literally more than 10 inches away from you. Plus more, maybe like 5 feet." And I was like, "Why are you getting at me?" So then I turned around and I was like, you know, this girl, I know she don't like me, so I'm not going to feed into her. So she pulled my hair again. This time she pulled it so hard. And I had braids in my hair with beads, so it hurt like crud. So she was like, "Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that." So guess what I did? I pulled her hair back and we just exchanged pulling hair. I'm pretty sure hair ended up on the floor. Probably mine. I'm just going to say that right now. So then, finally, I was like, you know what? I'm so done with you. So I walked out of the girls' locker room, and the girls' locker room was on the right-hand side. So I walked out, and I was like, skirt by. And then she yanked the shoelace of my shoe, and I fell flat on my face, and my gums were bleeding. And then she was like, "Ha ha ha," and then she was like pulling me, and I was like elbowing her leg because she just kept pulling me, but she wouldn't budge. Then she took my leg, and I had on my new Adidas socks, which I was so mad about because if you know Adidas, they're very expensive. So then she put my leg in the toilet, and I was so mad. I was so mad that I grabbed a big handful of her head and I shoved it in the toilet, and my friend was like, "Zanani, no, no, no," and I flushed the toilet 3 times so that her face could be watery and stuff. So then I guess coach he heard what was going on in the girls' restroom or the girls' locker room. So he can't really go in there because he's a man. So he was like, "Tell me what's going on there. People come out." So then he was like, "I'm going to get the dean of discipline," because she's a female. And I know her because I had talked to her about problems that I've had with this girl in the past. So she probably had an idea of who it was. She was like, "Blank, blank, my office now." I talked to her about like what had happened, and the witnesses were like, "Yeah, she started it. Zanani just ended it because she put her foot in the toilet." So she was like, "Okay, we're going to suspend her for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is not enough. I need her to be gone for good." Then month later, it just so happens that her dad was in the military and he was getting transferred to a different state. So I was like, thumbs up. But basically what I've learned from that fight is to just walk away. It's really not worth it, especially since people look at me now and they're like frightened, like, that girl. But I'm just like, whatever. I had to do what I had to do to defend myself in that moment. But my advice to you guys is try not to engage in physical. I'm not talking about that type of physical stuff. You shouldn't be doing that too, but like the, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, no, it's not good. And plus it looks really bad on your record once you get expelled for that. I've seen a lot of people's lives destroyed because of fighting. So fighting is definitely not the answer. You may want to talk it out with the person, but in my case, she wasn't ready. She did not budge. So basically what I've learned from this is that I will never fight again, especially since the last time I ended up ruining my new Adidas shoes and walking around the hallway with one wet shoe, and I had new white Converse, so it sucked. Anyways, guys, I really hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. And if you don't like it, please leave down suggestions for me and what you didn't like about it so I can improve on upcoming videos. Thank you so much for liking, and please do not forget to subscribe. Love y'all.